What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wacky Engineering. We're here with another DeWALT review, and this is the DeWALT 20V Max transfer pump. And we're going to be pumping out this stock tank today. All right, let's pop this thing open. Boom. Typical instructions. There we go. This is the unit. Feels pretty decent, and it better for the money because this thing was a little bit expensive. So here's the direction of the water. So this will be the inlet side that you put into what you're pumping, and this is where it's going to come out. And then there's where the battery goes. All right, let's go test it out. Okay, so we've already popped the battery in here. This is a 6 amp hour 20V DeWALT battery. We're going to go ahead and put the inlet hose on. There's the arrow. It's just a normal garden hose fitting, 3/4 GHT. You do want to make sure this one's all the way tight on the inlet side because you don't want it to suck air through there. You can actually see the little impeller in there. After we pump this tank out, we'll go ahead and pop this cover off and show you how to clean it and remove it if you need to. If you guys are interested in buying this, we will have a link in the description for a link to Amazon. Okay, so we have the hoses hooked up. This is a self-priming pump. Now, the manual says it's best if the pump is below the water source for self-priming, but we're just gonna run it. So let's go ahead and kick this baby on. That primed very quickly, so. Man, it's actually spraying out of there pretty good. I don't think you're supposed to do this. All right, let's pop this cover off and see how to clean the impeller chamber. Looks like it has 4 Phillips head screws. Make sure you take the battery out. All right, let's slide this off. Okay, so we're gonna use some needle nose to pop this out. Just slides off of there. So if you need to replace it, it just pops out, and then you can see that the shaft has a flat spot in it, and then the impeller has a corresponding flat spot on it. And it looks like they put a little bit of grease on there, so if you're installing a new one, it probably wouldn't hurt to do it. But just bend over that top fin and then just slide it back on. And then make sure that your seal, your O-ring, is still on there. We'll slap this cover back on and pop the 4 screws back in. All right, guys, this thing worked really well. It gets a thumbs up from us. I love that you can access the impeller if you need to replace it or if you get something jammed in there. I think that's a great feature. Obviously, it worked really well, so that's all we got for today. Thanks.